Unveiling James Buchanan, the enigmatic leader. Behind America's prelude to war, James Buchanan, America's 15th president, remains an enigmatic figure in the annals of American history. Born in Cove Gap, Pennsylvania, his leadership unfolded during one of the nation's most tumultuous periods, setting the stage for the Civil War. His presidency is often scrutinized for the decisions that may have inadvertently edged the country closer to conflict. From his early days in Pennsylvania, Buchanan was marked by a deep intellectual curiosity and a formidable work ethic. These traits propelled him from humble beginnings into the political arena. His aspirations were clear early on as he meticulously built a career that would eventually lead him to the White House. Buchanan's political journey was a testament to his tenacity and skill in navigating the complex landscape of American politics. Climbing through the ranks, he served in various capacities, including state legislator and congressman. Each position offered him a new perspective on the growing divides within the country. Before his presidency, Buchanan honed his legal acumen, establishing himself as a respected lawyer. His legal career not only influenced his income, but also shaped his political ideology. His understanding of the law and its implications on society was evident throughout his political life. His service as minister to Russia was a defining moment, showcasing his diplomatic skills on the global stage. This experience broadened his understanding of international relations, preparing him for the challenges he would later face as president. Buchanan's time in Russia cemented his reputation as a skilled negotiator and statesman. James Buchanan's tenure as a U.S. Senator was marked by his significant influence on national policy. His voice carried weight on issues of trade, slavery, and foreign relations, showcasing his deep understanding of the country's complex challenges. His election journey in 1856 was a testament to his political acumen. Buchanan leveraged his experience and connections to secure the Democratic nomination. His campaign focused on maintaining unity amidst growing sectional tensions, appealing to a nation on the brink of division. Upon his inauguration, Buchanan promised to address the nation's pressing issues, with a particular focus on the slavery debate. However, the challenges he faced were monumental, and his efforts to navigate them were met with mixed reactions. Buchanan's involvement in the Dred Scott decision revealed his controversial stance on slavery. He believed the decision would settle the issue, but instead, it only inflamed tensions further, casting a long shadow over his presidency. His handling of the slavery issue and state rights further divided the nation. Buchanan's attempts to maintain peace between the North and South proved ineffective, as his policies often seemed to favor the Southern perspective, exacerbating sectional discord. James Buchanan faced a significant challenge with the Mormon rebellion in Utah, known as the Utah Expedition. His decision to dispatch a military force to confront the Mormons was controversial, aiming to assert federal authority but exacerbating tensions in an already divided nation. Buchanan's foreign policy efforts were notable for their ambition. He sought to strengthen the United States' position on the global stage through diplomatic endeavors. His achievements in this area, including the expansion of trade routes, were overshadowed by domestic issues but remain a testament to his vision. The Panic of 1857 struck during Buchanan's presidency, plunging the nation into economic turmoil. His response to this financial crisis was criticized for its lack of effectiveness. Buchanan's inability to alleviate the economic downturn further strained the country's fragile unity. Buchanan's stance on territorial expansion was marked by a desire to extend the United States' boundaries. He supported the acquisition of new territories, viewing it as a means to bolster the nation's prosperity and influence. However, this ambition also fueled the contentious debate over the expansion of slavery. As tensions between the North and South escalated, Buchanan found himself in a precarious position. His handling of the issues leading up to the Civil War, including his perceived favoritism towards Southern interests, has been heavily scrutinized. His presidency ended with the nation on the brink of conflict, marking a turbulent prelude to war. James Buchanan faced daunting challenges as a lame duck president. With a nation sharply divided and Congress at an impasse, his presidency was marked by frustration. Efforts to unify the country faltered, leaving Buchanan increasingly isolated and powerless. As the secession crisis deepened, Buchanan sought to preserve the Union through negotiation. Despite his attempts, Southern states commenced their departure, pushing the nation closer to civil war. Buchanan's inability to halt this tide remains a critical point of critique. The transition of power to Abraham Lincoln was a defining moment for Buchanan's presidency. Amidst unparalleled national turmoil, he ensured a peaceful handover, demonstrating his commitment to the constitutional process despite the ongoing crisis. In retirement, Buchanan reflected on his tumultuous term, defending his actions amidst growing criticism. His memoirs and letters offered insight into his decision-making process, though they did little to sway public opinion, which had turned decisively against him. Reevaluating Buchanan's legacy reveals a complex figure, emblematic of a nation at a crossroads. While often ranked low among U.S. presidents for his failure to avert civil war, his actions and policies continue to spark debate among historians, underscoring the enduring relevance of his presidency. Unraveling the enigma of James Buchanan's leadership reveals a presidency marred by indecision and controversy. Modern perspectives often critique his failure to address the nation's fracturing over slavery, yet some historians argue his actions were constrained by the times he lived in. James Buchanan's complex legacy remains a subject of intense debate. His presidency, situated on the precipice of the Civil War, reflects the tumultuous era in which he served. Understanding Buchanan is essential for grasping the challenges that shaped today's America. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fascinating biographical videos and to stay tuned for our next captivating installment. Until next time, let's continue exploring the rich tapestry of American history together.